Welcome, Virgo, to your November mid-month reading. This is going to be your reading to take you from the 15th to the 30th as a refresher of your general reading that we did earlier in the month for November. We want to know that every time you make a choice or decision, it can change your message. So, we want to see where we're at in the messages. If you're on the same sheet of music, or if you've making a choice or made a choice that's going to take you off on another new path, okay? So we're going to get some insight on, if anything's changed for you, basically, from the 15th to the 30th, okay? I'll be using the Smith Rider-Waite for the messages and the message, issue, obstacle, and the advice, and then I'll be using my Hanson-Roberts for the clarifying deck, okay? I'm going to get started. I want to welcome all my Virgo subscribers, viewers, new viewers, cross-watchers. Thank you for taking the time to watch my videos. I really appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, this is for entertainment purposes only, so it's not for any kind of medical or legal advice. So please seek a professional if you need help with that, okay? And we're going to sage these cards and cleanse the energies. If you're interested in a personal read, please check my email in the description box below and reach out to me. We can get something specific to your situation or your question. This is not going to resonate with every Virgo, so if this does not resonate with you, please check your moon sign and a rising sign and see if that better resonates with you, okay? Again, welcome, Virgo. Hopefully everything is happy and prosperous and abundant for you, okay? Boy, this thing won't stay lit. All right, let's clarify my clarifying deck. This is my Palo Santo stick that I use. You can use this or you can use sage, and it cleanses the energies. It cleanses any negative energies or any leftover remaining residual energies so that we can have a fresh, clean reading, okay? All right, Virgo, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's get started, okay? It's going to be a 6-card spread for your obstacle, issue, and your advice. So let's get started here, okay? I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to go ahead and shuffle while I ask the question, okay? What is Virgo's message for the 15th through the 30th? Divine Spirit and Guides, please give me the message for the 15th through the 30th for my Virgo friends and family. I have the Moon card. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle for the 15th through the 30th for my Virgos? For the 15th through the 30th for their obstacle, please give me their Divine Spirits and Guides. We have your Page of Wands. And for your advice, we have the World card. For your clarification on the Moon, we have the Two of Swords. For your clarification of the Page of Wands, we have the Five of Cups in reverse. And what is the last card of energies for the 15th through the 30th for Virgo for their advice, please? I have the Fool card in reverse. All right, Virgo. So those are your energies and cards for 15th through the 30th. Let's see what's going on, okay? So Virgo, you're either dealing with a Pisces, okay? Or you're dealing with confusion, non-clarity, you're not trusting your intuition, you're not clear about what path to take, things are murky for you, so, basically you don't have any insight, okay? So Virgo, you're either dealing with the Pisces or you're dealing with some confusing times, okay? And needing to trust your instincts on things, okay? Trust your intuition. Virgos are very, very empathic, and they're very intuitive, okay? So trust your instincts at a time that you're confused. If there's a non-clarity or non-insightful time, if you're not dealing with the Pisces, then please just trust your instincts. Listen to your gut instincts on, sometimes you walk past an alley or you do something, and I don't know how many times I've had that feeling like, you know what, I don't think I'm going to go out tonight, or I don't think I'm going to do this. That's your inner instinct. That's your gut instinct telling you that something's wrong and you need to heed it, okay? So Virgo, you're either dealing with the Pisces. Now, also, we have the Two of Swords clarifying the Moon card, okay? So in the Two of Swords in the uprights, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, you can be dealing with the Pisces or Libra, Gemini, Aquarius as your issue or message. This is all about making a decision that's hard. It's a difficult decision. Maybe a decision between two people, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Pisces. Maybe it's just a decision on leaving someone, leaving a relationship, leaving a career, because this is a general, to refresh your general. So however it resonates with you. But yours is in reverse. So this means that you have made a decision. You have already made the decision. That was a very difficult decision. It was a very confusing time. It was a time, unless you're dealing with the Pisces, okay, made a decision on cutting out of Pisces. But basically you had to make a decision. You made the decision, but now you feel unsure. Change is always scary. Change is always something that we have to we fear a little bit because we don't know. It's unknown to us, okay? So trust your instincts. That's what the issue is. Trust your instincts. Trust your inner gut. You made the decision. It's already over. It's a wrap now. You already made the decision. Now you have to live with it, but you have to trust your instincts going forward, okay? The obstacle is that you have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, okay? So this is an innocent new message coming in of action, passion, and energy, okay? So this is what you're confused about probably, okay? So there's a new message of passion, action, adventure, and energy coming in. It could be from a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Virgo, or it could be just somebody from that's carrying those energies. Your obstacle is you are not sure with the Moon card if you want to take that invitation, okay? If you want to accept that message, okay? Maybe you're not ready. Maybe it was a difficult choice, and so you're recovering. But I show here that's clarifying the Page of Wands that you have with the Five of Cups is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And there's a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius on the issue side, okay? But basically, this person's not living in the present or the future, and not thinking about the future, not thinking about their viable options. This person is living in the past, sulking over what things that can't change, okay? But you aren't. You made that decision in your issue. You chose to make that decision, as difficult as it was, but it was confusing for you. It was a time where you were confused. You didn't know what choice to make, but you made it, okay? But now you have a message in your obstacle which says that you're having a hard time maybe accepting this message, but you are letting go of the past, okay? So you could be going through recovery, and so your obstacle is maybe accepting that message. You need to embrace change. You need to embrace action, passion, and energy. It's just a start. It's like a little kindling of a fire. This is not like the King of Wands where somebody's coming on very hard and fast, okay? This is an innocent message, a new message of possible adventure, travel, action, passion, and you are coming out. Your obstacle is that you are coming out of living in the past. You are starting to focus on the present moment and the future. But again, change is always scary for everybody, and Virgos especially, because Virgos don't like change. We Virgos are like OCD almost. We like things just the way we have it. We don't want no surprises. We have a plan A, B, and C, okay? Your advice is to let things end, okay, with that changing, that confusing time, making a difficult decision in your issue. You do have the World card, which is a karmic completion of a karmic cycle. So if this was a job, you let go of a job, you quit a job, you changed a job path, you need to let the old go, which you are an obstacle, trying to live in the present, trying to stay away from looking at the past, okay? You do have that obstacle of a message coming in of a new action, passion, energy. It could involve travel. Let things end. Embrace the lessons that you've learned from that either career path change or the relationship change that you had to let go of. Let go of that advice. And the Fool card says here, because this is advice also, the Fool card in the upright could be you dealing with an Aries, okay? If you're not dealing with an Aries, then it could be just a leap of faith, trusting in the universe, that the universe has your back, new beginnings, okay? But your advice says to slow down. Don't take that leap of faith while you're confused, okay? Your issue is that you're confused, okay? So trust your instincts. Listen to your gut instincts. It's a non-clarity time. You don't have true insight on what's going on. So don't just take a leap of faith randomly without knowing what's going on. Okay, pay attention to what your inner gut instinct is, because you just made a difficult decision. You are going through a recovery time. You are coming out of the past with the obstacle here. You are looking at the present and the future now, but you don't want to rush into something. This is a rushful. When you get the Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, that's an in and out energy. It's a fast coming in, but just as fast going out, okay? So trust your instincts on that, because maybe you're not ready for that new in and out. Maybe you're not ready for that leap of faith yet. You are coming out of recovery. I mean, you are coming into a moment where you're not focused on the past, and you're trying to let go of this karmic lesson. You're trying to feel the lesson that you have learned. You're trying to focus on thinking about what you have learned from that past relationship or career path, and you're just not ready to take a leap of faith, and advice tells you not to take the leap of faith yet. Take the time to recover. Take the time to be patient with yourself while you heal, okay? Let's get some clarification here, okay? So what is the clarification for Virgo from the 15th through the 30th for the Moon card? Is it a Pisces they're dealing with? Are they cutting out a Pisces, or are they... Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords. Beautiful, okay? So Trust your instincts. Trust your gut instinct, because you will be given divine truth and insight and clarity. Okay, it's coming. The divine is going to bless you with true insight and clarity. Okay, so in this dark time and this dark path that you are confused about because you just made a decision, you made a decision to walk away from either a career or a relationship. Okay, it was a hard decision that you had to make, but you made it. Okay, and you did it after trusting your instincts and being divinely gifted with some insight. Okay, so it was a tumultuous time. It was a time of darkness and unclarity, but you did get insight. Okay, the divine blessed you with insight, inner insight, divine clarity. So you made the decision based on having insight. Okay, so let's get a message on the Page of Wands. Let's get some clarification for the Page of Wands for Virgo for the 15th through the 30th. What is the Page of Wands for the 15th through the 30th for Virgo as an obstacle? What is the message? We have the toxicity in reverse. Okay, so either your obstacle was a Capricorn. Okay, so either you were dealing with a Capricorn that was coming in fast and furious. Okay, a toxic tie. Okay, but you're in the reverse, so you didn't want to. Your obstacle was you didn't want to take that message of action, passion, and energy from someone because you felt like you want to break all the toxicity. You don't want to just jump into something because of a rebound or just because you need to lean on somebody. You want to recover first. You want to remember what you've learned in your karmic life's lesson, okay, Virgo, before you just pick up and move on, because you ain't all about jumping into some toxicity with either a Capricorn or just jumping straight into something for greed or sexual addiction or alcohol addiction or just a toxic relationship. You ain't all about that. So Virgo, you decided that with this Page of Wands that it might be just too soon to be jumping into something because it might lead to toxic situations. Okay. So I have the Five of Cups in reverse. What does the Five of Cups of reverse mean for my Virgo friends and family? Oh, there you go. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So you are coming out of living in the past. You are trying to focus now on the present and your viable options for the future. You're trying to get grounded, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn energy. This is you, okay? You're trying to become abundant. You're trying to become stable. You're trying to have prosperity. You don't want to be jumping into a situation that might be toxic here with the Page of Wands offer, because it's quick in, quick out, okay? You want to ground yourself first. You want to realize what lessons you have learned before you just go jumping off a cliff and deciding, okay, I'm going to trust the universe, okay? Virgos are like that, okay? We like to analyze things. We like to analyze what it is that we've learned, what lessons we've learned, what steps we need to take for the future. Virgos, we don't just be jumping, okay? Unless you follow in your moon sign or your rising sign, we like to plan things out and we don't like no surprises, okay? So that makes sense with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So why do I have the Fool card in reverse for Virgo in 15th through the 30th? Why do I have the Fool card in reverse for my Virgos? I have the Page of Swords. Okay, so the Fool card's in reverse. You're not taking a leap of faith right now. You saying, you know what? I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna ground myself. I'm gonna find out where things have just ended. I need to reflect on the lessons that I've learned before jumping into something else with this Page of Wands that might end up toxic. The Page of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Okay, so this is somebody that's sitting on the sidelines. Either you're watching them or they're watching you. Okay. They want to communicate with you, but they don't know what to say. Okay. So they're watching your social media. They're watching you. Maybe they work with you. Maybe they're around you somehow, but they're watching you or you're watching them. Okay. When it's in the reverse, you are no longer communicating. You've blocked all communication with this person. You're not allowing this person to like, maybe you disconnected your Facebook or something like that. Maybe you took yourself off of social media and took a break from it, so this person can't be watching you no more, okay? And you're not watching them anymore. You ready to let this go. You ready to reflect on this karmic lesson that you learned, and you're all about not communicating, blocking this person, blocking your social media. You're not ready to take a leap of faith quite yet, but you don't want to have nothing to do with this bad karma with this relationship or a past career or something like that. You're ready to let it go, but you are reflecting and analyzing before you just be jumping, okay? All right, Virgo, so hopefully that resonated with you. If it does, like, share, and subscribe. If not, check your moon sign and your rising sign. This is Carolyn with Intuitive Enlightenment. I'm going to get you an inspiration card. This inspiration card will tie this reading together, okay? What inspiration can we give Virgo for the 15th through the 30th? What inspiration message does Virgo need to hear? I have focus. Yep, that's us. That's Virgo. Okay. So we don't like to be in confusing times. Virgos don't like to be confused. Okay. Virgos will analyze, criticize. They will break something apart. They will have a plan A, B, and C. You know, they don't like dark past, confusing times. They always like clarity. They always like, okay, well, you know what? Let me know what the real tea is on this. Okay, let me know what the real truth is on this before I go making anything. I'm just not going to just be jumping helter skelter. Okay, we focus. Okay, so Virgo, we're all about the focus. We're all about focusing on what it is that we want, how it's going to ground us, focusing on what's going to ground us, focusing on lessons that we've learned, focusing on what we need to do to plan for the future. We're all about planning, okay? We're all about being grounded. We're all about being stable. We're all about being prosperous and abundant. We don't want to be just, you know, leaving everything to the universe and saying, okay, whatever will be. You know, we're not like that. We got to have, okay, well, plan A don't work. Plan B will work. C will come into play. You know, we're all about the focus. So focus on your healing, focus on your recovery, focus on your learned lessons before, you know, taking that leap of faith. That's what the advice says, okay? So again, Virgo, welcome, thank you, and like, share, and subscribe. And if it doesn't resonate, please check your moon sign and rising sign. It was a blessing, Virgo. Have a good one.